it's your girl Savvy back with you for another edition of Savvy Second Act Beauty. Hope everybody's doing great. If you are new to my channel is about anything having to do with pro-aging, particularly for those of us over 45 who are looking to live their second act of life as vibrantly, beautifully, and youthfully as their first act of life when we were all young and amazing. And probably didn't appreciate it when we were. I know I didn't. I wish I was as fat as I thought I was at 25. Let me just say that. In any event, if you are interested in anything like that, please subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up or comment. Always appreciated. If you're a reoccurring viewer, hey, thank you for being a friend. You know, I appreciate your viewership. So, I am not a doctor or scientist, guys. I am just a middle-aged woman in her 50s, a mom and a grandma now, just trying to thug this age thing out as naturally as possible. I don't do Botox or fillers. Not off the table forever. I always say that. Maybe down the road, but for right now, just trying to do this with supplements and beauty creams and things like that, different devices, whatever I have at my disposal. There's so much out there today to help a person look and feel their best, even over the age of 45, 55, and so on. So today is going to be a completely non-sponsored review of a product that I have been using from a company called Bonafide Women's Health. And I signed on for a subscription that I will be on the products 3 months tomorrow, which I think 3 months, I call that a college try. That's a good shot to see. I think if you're going to see any benefits from a product, I think that 3 months is a good, very fair amount of time to give a product to work for you, to work for you or not work for you. You know, I think by that time you are able to make some decision on whether it's the right product for you or not. I do want to say that I work for a supplement company. We also make beauty products. Not affiliated with this one at all, but I do know from the company I work for that whenever you add supplements to your daily regimen, it is always, 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 I can't stress this enough, recommended to talk with your doctor first, no matter how well made the products are, no matter how natural. People can have sensitivities, allergies, reactions to products, mixing products with other products that they're taking. Always best to talk with your doctor. They are the only person that is licensed and qualified to evaluate you and make the recommendation based on you, your medical file, your diet, your lifestyle. So I did just that. About 4 months ago, I saw my lovely doctor. She knows I'm going through menopause. We were talking about the different symptoms that I am experiencing that I'm trying to alleviate. And she had offered me, of course, bioidentical hormone therapy, but she didn't want me to make a decision on them in her office. She said, I'm going to give you a bunch of literature. I want you to do your own research. Come to a decision after reading through all of this if you think this is for you or not, which I'm so glad that she did. And that's exactly what happened. I did my own research. I had heard about bioidentical hormone therapy from, I think we've all heard about it from people like Suzanne Summers, and there's, tons of articles written, tons on the internet, all of that about it. I decided that at this point in time, a year or so into my menopause, I don't want to do bioidentical hormone therapy. So I got back to her on that, and I did talk with her about some of the natural supplements that are out there that would help me to alleviate things like hot flashes, night sweats, low energy, low libido, a little bit of weight gain, which may have coincided really with COVID-19 and the quarantine 15 situation. So those were the things I was really trying to eradicate or lessen hugely. So we had talked about a bunch of different supplements, and I then stumbled upon Bonafide. Now, the thing that impressed me about Bonafide at the beginning, what lured me in, is they have a fabulous website. Kudos to them for such a great website. They offer a wide variety of products for women's health, everything from PMS, perimenopause, menopause, for everything from hot flashes and stamina and vaginal moisturization. And gosh, just go to their website. It's hellobonafide.com. I will link everything below. Really a tremendous array of products, and they're very well made. And you can buy one-time purchases. You can get a subscription. The reason I went with a subscription for 3 months is because it brought the price down, because that's what subscription services usually do. When you buy the products one at a time, they range in price from about $45 to about $60. So they are not the cheapest products on the planet, that's for sure. I picked 3 products that I thought closely matched what I was trying to support, I guess you would say, or trying to alleviate, as I mentioned. Now, they did have a product that I was initially interested in that was a probiotic. And they kind of make a little bit of a bold claim with their probiotic. They kind of allude to the fact that it helps women lose weight. Working for a company that makes probiotics, I think that's a really bold claim to make. And I don't work for their company, so I'm not going to question what their whatever data they've collected, testimonials or whatnot. If somebody says they've lost weight using their probiotics, who am I to question that? I will just tell you that from the standpoint of somebody who's taken probiotics for a while now, yes, probiotics balance our gut flora, which helps our immune system, helps to get rid of digestive issues like bloating and gas, and it helps to regulate your daily bowel movements. So I guess in that vein, it can help you to at least cut down your weight a little bit. But to actually tout probiotics as a weight loss product, I find that suspicious. I find that suspect. I just really wasn't. And the other thing that I did is, because I'm very happy on the probiotics that I'm on, which are from the company I work for, I'm very particular about what probiotic strains I use. I know what works for me. I know what doesn't work for me. So I did a side-by-side comparison of their strains and the strains that I'm already on, and I decided just to stick with the probiotics that I already take, okay, which are 1MD Complete Probiotics. I will link them below. So I wasn't that impressed with the Bonafide probiotics, but again, everybody is different. If you're interested in a probiotic that supposedly helps you to lose weight, definitely check out Hello Bonafide on their probiotics that they offer. So the 3 products that I went with, I kind of put together like a little bundle for myself. The first one was for the relief from hot flashes and night sweats, and it's called Relizen. And so that was the first product I chose. The second one was for vaginal moisturization. Gosh, there's no way to say that. Doesn't that sound horrible? So embarrassing to say stuff like that. I remember dating as a teenager and sitting and watching TV with like my date. I was like 15 and we're watching something, Knight Rider. Oh no, something. And like a douche commercial comes on, Mom, ever had that not so fresh feeling? Oh my God, like so embarrassing. And then it would be like followed up by like a diarrhea commercial for Pepto-Bismol, or a Pepto-Bismol commercial about diarrhea. Like, it's so embarrassing to like talk about this stuff, but that's what these are. They are suppositories to help with vaginal moisturization, which can be a thing. It can be a thing when you're younger too, not just when we get, old and, get to be old creaky beavers over here. And I don't really have a huge problem with this, but, I do have a little bit of a problem, so I decided to go with this. And then the last thing was really for me more about energy than sexual stamina, but they have a product called Ristela, it says Bonafide Satisfaction for women. So this was the bundle that I put together pour moi. And I will mention right now that for the moisturization in the lady parts, I use a product that my doctor recommended called Replens, and it's really inexpensive. You can buy it right off the shelf. Amazon has it for like $13. So I'm really trying something new here and replacing the Replens with this. And as far as the relief from hot flashes, there were other things that I was doing prior to getting on Bonafide. Things like progesterone and estrogen cream at night, and things like evening primrose oil. I've done black cohosh before. For the stamina, I've been doing things like wild yam root, Burdock Root. Of course, I'm already on a probiotic. And then also some L-arginine and L-citrulline, which I bought very inexpensively from Now Sports. And, and then I'm on my multivitamin and I do collagen. You guys all know that. So I feel like I have a pretty good arsenal of attack on these menopausal symptoms that I'm feeling. And when I started with Bonafide, I really was doing okay. I just thought that I could bundle and maybe save money and save taking so many capsules. Okay, that was kind of my impetus there. So with Bonafide, here's my actual experience with their company. And again, what works for me may not work for you. What worked for you may not work for me. We're all very different. But I just want to tell you a little bit about what my experience was with the company and the products as a whole. So let's get to the products. I will say that the Relizen, which is the relief from hot flashes, it's 2 of these tiny little, almost like 1-a-day vitamin size looking capsules or pills a day. I really like this product. I like that it was so small, easy to take. I did notice relief from hot flashes during the day. At night, I'm still getting a little night sweats, but I feel like if I add this product to like my estrogen and progesterone cream as well, I think it may help full circle alleviate that almost completely. So kind of glad of that. Really glad that I bought this product because I do think it worked for me. As far as this is concerned, the Restella Satisfaction for women, I noticed Zippo with this, okay? Absolutely nothing. This gave me nothing. And in fact, what's in it is L-citrulline, L-arginine, primrose oil, and pine bark. This was really expensive. This was like $55. And quite frankly, I have those, those amino acids in a product I paid less than $10 for. And as far as for like, libido and stuff like that, wild yam root and burdock root. And then for just energy, caffeine in the morning and, taking my vitamins and eating healthy and getting out there and exercising. I think that those things work way better. And the evening primrose oil, again, less than $10, way better than this product. And this was way expensive. Here's what else I didn't like about this product from Bonafide. These capsules, you got to take 2 a day. These vitamins, oh my gosh. Supplements, I guess they're not vitamins, but they're giant size. My gosh, that's like a horse pill there. I mean, choking these down? No, thank you. I didn't enjoy that at all. Now, as far as the suppositories up the wazoo, the vajouge, however you want to say that, I use Replens. This did not, these worked, but I didn't love them. It's more like a waxy suppository. I didn't like the texture of it. I didn't like inserting them. Replens is much easier to do, and these did not work as well as Replens. And again, this is like a $35 or somewhere in there. These were not as inexpensive as Replens. I was not impressed with these. So, long story longer, I canceled my subscription yesterday. And I have to be honest with you, it was not easy to cancel. Now, again, I work for a company that does this. So, we offer one-time purchases, we offer subscriptions. It is the job of the customer service representative to have the rebuttal in place. Hey, maybe you should try it longer. Hey, let's throw this in. Hey, let's take the price down $5. They are going to try to do everything in their power to get you to. But for me, the products were underwhelming. They were overpriced. They're very expensive and they're underwhelming. I can really just go back to the products that I was using, which is the Progesterone Cream, Estrogen Cream, my probiotics, which I get very inexpensively at my work, evening primrose oil, less than $10, wild yam, less than $10, L-arginine and L-citrulline, less than $10. I also am now doing soy isoflavones, very inexpensive. I'm coming in at half the cost of this subscription, and I actually feel better on the stuff that I was already doing. Now, of these products, I may continue with this one. And I won't do it on a subscription though. I'll probably just buy several bottles in bulk, save a little bit of money, and I may continue with this one because I do think out of the bundle, this is the product that worked best for me. But we'll see. You know, I may be able to find something else, black Cohosh or something like that, that works for night sweats and hot flashes as well, that's cheaper. So that is my review. I don't really want to put down their company because, again, I think they make quality products that are, you know, tested and safe. I think that they have a wide variety of products to suit different people's needs if they're going through, you know, if they have horrible PMS or perimenopausal or they're in menopause. I think they have a fine line of products. I think they do offer one-time purchases. I just think for me to do a subscription or to purchase products at such a high cost that don't deliver for me is not an option. So for me, I'm going to give them 3 stars or 3 thumbs up, but I'm going to say that I'm probably, other than this product, which is called Relizen, I probably will not continue to use the Bonafide products. I will link everything below so that you guys can see the website and make a decision for yourself. I'm all about that. We want to make our own, but of course, talk with your doctors first, ladies. Talk with your doctors first. That is super, super important. And then I'll link some of these products below as well that I have found helpful, that are very inexpensive. You can get so many good products through companies like VitaCost, and there's one called NutriCost, and Now, and iHerbs. There's so many good companies out there that offer very low-cost supplements that, you know, just make life easier and less expensive. We're all trying to save money these days. So that is my review. And, you know, this is an exciting weekend. It is Super Bowl Sunday. Something that my husband and I noticed when we went to the store to get our customary, you know, eats for Super Bowl, which is guacamole, because we're here in California with a lot of avocado trees, and we kind of do like a Super Bowl chili. The price of everything has gone up. And you know, hey, you know, I'm a middle-aged woman. I remember back when we, you know, inflation was like a big thing when I was a much younger woman. It happens. It is what it is. You make the best of it. But I think now than ever before, that's why things like a subscription service is maybe not a good idea, because we're all trying to cut corners and get products that are, you know, quality products, but just save money. And I noticed this weekend for the grocery shopping list, instead of going to the regular supermarket that we typically go to, we ended up going to a food for less type of place, which actually has organic food, but it's food for less. And you know what? I think, like, we're both working and, you know, but we all need to save money where we can to spend it on our family and for our futures and for things like that. And hey, who knows? Maybe I'm going to start a little fund of my own, you know, for a facelift at some point. So I can't be wasting money, you know, buying top dollar avocados at Whole Foods and buying, you know, expensive supplements that I can get cheaper, you know, from Bonafide that I can get cheaper somewhere else. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Nobody likes to pay retail. Not me, not you. And the money that we save now can go for someone or something that we love later on. So that's my thing. I'm kind of a budget-minded gal in that way. So anyway, guys, I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Stay well, stay safe. Remember, you can't always be happy, but you can always make someone else happy. And you've made me very happy today. Take care. Until next time, ciao, ciao.